Hello everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to Sparta in Imperator, Rome. It is now 476, and things are ticking along. We've got a lot to figure out in this episode, kind of the direction we want to go, some updates on the war between the Antigonans and Macedon that may or may not impact what we decide to do moving forward. But first of all, I've got another great little input from one of the great viewers here on the channel, from Perseus Jackson. My good Basileus, as we prepare for war with the Athenians, I must urge you to remember the mercy of Pausanias. The Athenians were once our allies against the Persians. I would argue they have earned a position as our vassal. Outright annexation of their lands would be a shame upon our history. It would do them no justice. Gone are the days of their mighty empire, but while we conquer the world around them, let the city of Athena's name live. Let them serve us, the true hegemons of the world, in greater a way than as mere taxable population. Hail, Basileus. Thank you, Perseus, for that. I tend to agree with that direction, and I think that is a direction that we must do, It's a direction we must do. That's gooder English. That's a direction we should take a look at. But we've got a more pressing internal issue in that we have this guy here, our disloyal governor, who we put in, who doesn't like us. So I am thinking of paying him, either bribing him or doing free hands. So with a bribe, we give him 100 gold, which we have. I mean, it's the wealth is there. Gain corruption. He gains 5 corruption for 48 months, and his loyalty goes up by 15. Or we give free hands. So that means his monthly corruption goes up by 0.2. His loyalty goes up. We'll be unable to revoke characters' free hands until 2 years have passed. Doing so would cost us 15 loyalty. I think we're kind of gonna do that. I mean, his corruption's already high. If we can do that, because the problem is if he's disloyal, he won't send troops. And we need troops from Asia. I mean, he's the governor of Asia. So we need from this province, we need those troops. So we're going to do the give hands. And ideally that helps things out there, because now we can change the governor. So, let's take a look at what kind of other options we have available here. Corruption, we need to keep an eye on that. So we've got Praxiteles, who is polymath. So his zeal goes down. His monthly statesmanship goes up. Great wonder completion prestige +3. Local research points and research points in general go up. He's generous. That holding income drops by 25%, but everyone is happier. He's pretty loyal. His popularity is okay. He's got no corruption, and his statesmanship, well, it's not too bad. If we sort by statesmanship, we have Charis Aegeid, but his finesse is not good. I mean, he's dumb. Actually, he's literally dumb. It says so. So we sort by our finesse. Dimnos would be 1. He is a poet. He is jealous, silver-tongued, and crafty. Of course, I hate it when that happens. We should just go back to that. The problem is he's got a pretty high corruption. Then we've got Callisthenes. He's pretty loyal. He's got decent popularity, no corruption, 31 in statesmanship, and a decent enough finesse. Silver-tongued, disciplined, and pious. See, now I X'd out of that. Now I got to go back to that. Got to change that, Paradox. Got to change that. I think I will take the hit on the income for the bonus and everyone really liking the guy. So Praxiteles is the new governor. Governor policy is civilization effort. Monthly civilization change is up. Loyalty is changed by minus 0.19 per month. I mean, he doesn't have the corruption that's dealing it. We could go with harsh treatment again, so the output goes down 40%, migration attraction, but the loyalty goes up. We're just gonna have to deal with this. I think we're just gonna have a slowly decaying loyalty. We just need to keep an eye on that. If that gets too low, we'll have to see. But there are also other things we can do. I mean, we can add another court of law, but we don't have the money right now. So that's just something in general to keep in mind. But we just had to get rid of the corrupt governor that was bothering me too much. So we bribed him to leave. That is the story. Arius finally went, fine. If this is what it takes to get you out of here, so be it. We need a functioning Asian provincial governorship. So now that has been done, we're gonna go back to our trade goods. Look at our trade here. Now we're still importing horses. We're gonna get rid of the horses because we don't need it. So we're gonna cancel that route. The reason why we don't need it is because we only get the benefit from the horses for legions, not levies. So now we're going to add a new trade good here to Laconia. So I think one thing I have to just quickly say, I like the rework they did now with the trade goods, because now you can see what's available and how many routes are available in general. So that way you don't have to worry about going through the different possible routes and going, oh, no, can't get that one. Oh, no, can't get that one. This one I can see. No wine, no hemp, no earthenware. But dates. And I like dates because, first of all, we get automatic plus 4% local freeman happiness, which will help with the freeman output and will help our manpower. And then if we ever get a surplus in the capital, that gives us a plus 5% to national commerce income, and right away the base trade value is 0.3. So we're going to bring in dates from Egypt. There's some Egyptian dates. Perfect. All right, so now we look at our economy. Things are pretty good. 275 going up next month. Obviously, if we are looking at, or now, actually, let's just unpause this. If we are going to go to war with Athens, turn down the speed while I chit-chat, then, well, we're going to have to bump up our maintenance costs. So the Antigonids gobbled up even more of Macedon. So Macedon is relatively weak right now overall, but they are still there. So if we look at declaring war on Athens, we declare war right now, no one's going to join us. You know, we already talked about that issue in the last one. If we declare war up here, no one's going to join us. At least not right away, because Macedon will come in right away. The Aetolian revolt is still going on. I would just strongly assume that they are winning here. They have a truce. They're still part of a defensive league, or Aetolia is. The Aetolian revolt is not. They're approving opinion with Lycia. I do like the idea of going in here and taking this as well. I think we're going to do that here real quick. So let's try fabricate a claim on the Aetolian revolt. Actually, I'd rather see how that whole thing ends between the two of them before I formally decide to potentially waste that. Over here, we still have protectorates of both the Antigonids and Egypt. Boeotia, they are allied now with Egypt. With the Antigonids, so that's a problem. Thebes are also allied with the Antigonids. How do they like us? Not even close. So major powers are not our friends. Macedon would actually ally us, but that kind of defeats the purpose of what we've been building and doing. Epirus will help us in this war here specifically. If we declare war here, before going to war for Athens, we will definitely get get Epirus to help us in this war. And then we have that foothold there, and then we can start whittling away down this way. We're still not at a point where we can take on this defensive league. I mean, it is just brutal, unfortunately. We need to still gain some territory. How much territory do we have right now? Let's see here. Provinces, does it list how many territories we have? There we go. In the overview, we have 18. So to be a regional power, we need 25 territories. Once we have 25 territories, well, then we're a regional power and we can recruit a legion. So that's kind of the way I'm going. If we can win this war, or this one, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional ones, and then we're really close. I mean, obviously Athens would give us a few as well, but the Athenians right now are still a little bit strong. The Acarnania is significantly weaker than us. I think that's the war that I want to fight first, before Athens. Weaken them up here. How are we looking? War exhaustion. Our aggressive expansion is okay. It's okay. If it goes above 50, then some severe penalties will kick in. So we're still way below that. And we will be gaining, of course, military experience by doing so. So before we attack Athens, I think we're going to go up here. We have a small Macedonian army there. But Epirus, they can invade from here. I think that makes sense. We're going to ask for... No, not an alliance. We're going to ask for military access from you, in case we need to land here and then march in there. But that is the first place we're going to go. It could be a huge risk. This could go horribly wrong. But you never know. Fingers crossed. We're going to declare war, first without any of our allies. Hopefully they'll still come in later. Alright, so it looks like we can actually call in some allies. We'll call Lycia to arms. And they will join. And it looks like we can call in our friends from Epirus. Fantastic. Alright, off we go. Alright, we won a small naval engagement pretty quickly against them. So now I will send these guys out to hunt fleets. And we will continue here with this. We can see Epirus is besieging out here. So I'm just going to walk around and we will add our troops to the siege here. And combine our forces. We can see there's a pretty large Antigonid force there. They are conquering there. But we will see how this goes. Are there any Macedonian troops coming into our territory? There is a small contingent right there that's sieging down. But if we win this right here, we should be able to end this war, excuse me, relatively quickly. All right, so we have sacking of Stratos. Perfect. Okay, so let's turn that down. Let's go to a war here. And Arcanian Aetolia to Sparta. No, don't have the required war score just yet. Hopefully, oh, there it is. There's the required war score. We will sue for peace. We will gain that. Let's see, is there anything? No, we still can't. Why can we not? -6, so we still need to do a little bit more damage here in this war before we're able to do that. Maybe I have to take out some Macedonians while we're at it. Alright, we've just gotten access from the Antigonids and trying to move in here to take on and help Epirus against Macedon, but it doesn't look like they're going to need it. Macedonians are losing that one. See, we've got an alliance offer from the Aetolian Revolt. We're going to say no to that. See, is there anything Macedonian that we can take while we're at it? We could march all the way to the north there. Now let's see if we can sue for peace. Yes! So Arcanian Aetolia to us. Is there anything else we can push? Subjects. Release. No, we'll get our war goal of Arcanian Aetolia to Sparta. Alright, let's pass judgment on the important families. Civil War. There's, since 33.67% of the 25% of total power base of our characters and subjects are disloyal, the Civil War will break out in 21 months. Alright, we'll have to work on dealing with that. Military. Can't disband anybody just yet. The Great Families. Alright, so Eurymus. He is, let's see, crafty, depressed, energetic, lustful, and incapable. But he's still pretty good. His loyalty is pretty low. He's pretty corrupt. We're going to go no there. Asclepius, Piitis, he's okay. No corruption. He's reckless, honest, tactically inflexible, humble, and an ore master. Ore master, I like that. We'll give him sanctuary. And then we have, we've got Stratonikos. So he's generous, honest, forgiving, and crafty. He's pretty good. He's relatively corrupt, but he's already got some loyalty. So we'll give him our... We'll welcome him, and we'll crucify the last one. The Hellenistic power of Macedon accept our generous peace offer. Fantastic. Alright, so Marble will accept that offer. So we need to keep a little bit of an eye on how things are looking as far as our unrest goes. Civilization level is good. National unrest isn't high. No, now it says no risk of civil war. National overview. Okay. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna not enable an automatic trade in the provinces that we control. And things are looking good. We can go to our military and we can disband all of our levies. Fantastic. So that was another good little conquest, expanding north of Greece, or into, I guess, western Greece. Epirus proved to be very, very beneficial to us. Here, these guys will go back to destroying pirates. Perfect. I think that looked overall very, very nice. We've got our aggressive expansion still super low. War exhaustion is still okay. Legitimacy is in a right place, and our political influence is nice and strong. Our maximum manpower is now high. Call to arms for Lycia. Of course, we will accept that offer. I don't even know if we can raise any levies at this point. We can't. We can't raise levies again for a while, and this governor is disloyal. Why are you disloyal? Why are you disloyal? Fine. We will bribe you. You have almost no corruption. Do we make friends? Well, let's make friends. Let's work on becoming buddies here. So we're at war, but we can't really do much. But our Nautican definitely can. So they are going to go and they are going to hunt enemy fleets. if there even are any. Unfortunately, I mean, they've got a landlocked war. So there's not a lot we can do. Everyone likes gold. Of all the ways of making friends, a gift is perhaps both the oldest and simplest. In the world of politics, wealth shared generously and unconditionally has more influence than kind words or affection. How much is the friendship of Praxitilis Proctid worth? This should do the trick. Your ruler will give 250 of their personal wealth. Large progress. No need for extravagance. For 100 golds, we'll make moderate. Perhaps a little bit will small or none. How much personal wealth do we have? 875 gold. That's a lot. Yeah, give him a big chunk of money. Big chunk of money. Let's be buddies. So this is what we're working on. Excuse me, right now, and we will get there. Making an impression. Our position offers ways to publicly flatter Praxi, my buddy Praxitilis. Careful praise of his deeds in the halls of government and among the notaries of our country will be sure to find its way back to his ears. Alternatively, a lavish sacrifice in his honor can hardly go ignored. And then again, few can spurn the gift of a public statue in their honor, particularly a flattering one. Publicly praise him in his deeds. Sacrifice a bull and lose stability. Commission a sculpture. Sparta loses gold. Publicly praise him. I think we can do with that. Plot against Acrotatos. Kleino has grown resentful of Acrotatos, child of Arius I, but not by her. It's from our first marriage. We have discovered she plots to kill him. I never cared for Acrotatos anyway. Oh no, Acrotatos is dead. Oh, remember he was a fool? We put him in charge, and he disappointed us. Because, let's be honest, we're more interested in... I mean, Acrotatos is dead. So, in Davidos. Davidos is the one that is our son. Let's see here. I think... Where do we have it? Do we have it in government? We cannot. Can we anoint anybody? Succession is Davidos. So Davidos, you are now the primary heir. Davidos, of course, being named after David, one of our Heroes of the Realm tier Patreon supporters. So you are looking pretty good, buddy. They currently have 3 of 3 expected jobs in Sparta, 79% legitimacy, and succession support plus 999. So things are looking good for Davidos. I mean, Acrotatos, I mean, would he necessarily kill him? No, but he's pragmatic, and he loves his wife, his current wife. And so, if they don't get along, and he gave him the governorship in Rhodes, and it didn't work out. So, you know, make of that what you will. Of course, right now, Proctid, I'm not digging how this is going. Benefits of power. Praxi is the target of a brazenly outspoken critic who has been provoking his ire for some time. It seems the loudmouth is protected by political opponents of Praxitilis and believes himself to be untouchable. It's going to be an excellent opportunity to impress Praxitilis. A few bribes and some thugs, yeah. I can say that, I'm German. Some thugs will solve this. So, Arius loses a little bit of gold. Gain some tyranny. Yes, we will do this. We will do this. Cohort loyalty is gained. She has +1. The 126 Olympiad, you know, I don't care. We always lose. Do we send a 61-year-old or a 47-year-old? I think the 47-year-old would make more sense than the senior citizen. Acropolis of Rhodes attracts travelers. The sheer grandeur of Acropolis of Rhodes attracts travelers from all over the region. It is not uncommon that they vacation in the area and that large numbers use this as their destination to revel in the glory of our wonder. Let's see. We will not let our divine monument be tainted by foreigners. So we gain stability. Local population happiness goes down. And Rhodos gains xenophobic ruler for 12 months. There must be monetary gain in this kind of exposure. So we lose... So we gain popularity, gain a little bit of gold, and lose some stability, which we can afford to lose. Or, our wonder is meant for the people, so we gain more tyranny. We can't gain more tyranny. We'll go for the middle one. There's a little bit of stability, but that's okay. Alright, so a mission task can be completed. The Sanctuary of Artemis Orthenia. The worship of Artemis Orthenia dates back centuries to the very foundation of Sparta itself. Her temple has fallen on hard times, reflecting the fate of our nation. It is an insult to the both of us. It is an honor for us to be allowed to restore her. Okay, so we can unlock Artemis as a deity, and it's going to cost 200 gold. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. I'm not going to do that right now. We still have our larger objectives that we need to focus on. How's this war going? Not great. We may have to go in there at some point. We could raise this levy, which I think we will. We will send our Nautican. Oh, you're all the way up there. You can go back home and pick him up. These guys, of course, we are going to change how we set everything up. Put light infantry on the flanks. Good, good, good. And now let's actually look up here. We've got another fort. We've got 2 forts. Oh, heck no. Heck no. We're going to get rid of one of those forts real fast. That was just way too much money. Economically, we're still looking okay. No deficit. We can bump up our tributes. How's it looking in general with Knossos? Let's head back down here. How are they looking towards us? Loyalty still not there, but we're bumping up our diplomacy, our relationship with them. Still going strong, but overall it's just not there. That power relative to Overlord is really the kicker for us. The recently declared war is still hurting us, but that'll tick over soon as well. So we'll just keep doing what we're doing. In the meantime, there's a Thracian army down here for some weird reason. Let's take a look down here at this situation. So Tarha is a feudatory of Gortina. Gortina is in a defensive league with Rhodes still. Where is Rhodes these days? Rhodes is just that one right there. And a little itty-bitty thing. I'm not overly concerned about that, but I would like Gortina. So we're going to fabricate a claim right there on Gortina. Start fabricating a claim there. I'd like to just take over the rest of Crete for us. And we could also fabricate a claim right over here and take that. But we'll leave Rhodes where they are right now. We'll see how our ally does down here. Seleucid still going strong. Macedon not so much. And I think in the next instance what we need to do then is help them out with their war. And then take on the Athenians. They are... Davidos falls ill. Sent word he's fallen ill. Perhaps if he is wealthy enough, he will seek treatment on his own. So he has inflammation. Davidos, not doing good, man. You're a little sickly there, buddy. Little sickly. Friendship with Praxiteles. Our efforts to have paid off. Very nice. So does that mean still can't? He's still disloyal. So that really didn't help anything. So what if we just simply bribe the guy? Oh no, we can. We can. He's back. He's back in the fold, and we can raise the levies. So I think what we will do, we'll raise those levies. All right. So Antigonids want fish. We'll accept that offer, bring it a little bit more money. Now we will bring these guys over here onto the ship. And then head on over to Rhodes, pick up those cohorts, and then go help the Lycians. Alright, we are making our landing here now to try to help out our allies and regain some of that territory. Here we'll just hunt the fleets. And bit by bit we will siege this territory back for our allies. Slowly but surely. Just gain that back. Looks like they are fixing to win up here to the north. That's probably the war goal. Sacking of Telemnos. Let the looting be gentle. Alright. So now let's head up north here. Aetolian Civil War has ended. The Bitter Civil War in Aetolia has finally come to an end. The lower forces of Megalis Zenid utterly crushing the rebel armies. The outcome of this war is largely irrelevant to us. I don't know if it's irrelevant per se, but it's there. It is. Alright, onwards we go in attempts to win this back. This war is really not going much of anywhere. I just white piece out on this thing? No? Alright, well, we're helping them out, and we are gaining some valuable military experience in the process. Let's just go down here and help our allies out in this siege, and hopefully conclude this war relatively soon, and be done with it. So we can focus on Athens. Athens, Athens, Athens. We have a trade influx. Our trade agreement with Lycia has yielded a splendid return on investment along with the flow of wealth between our two states. The movement of people is accelerating. Our city of Rhodos has been blessed with a wave of fresh migrants who believe that they stand a better chance of building their lives in Sparta. Who are we to deny them? Strike the earth. So we have a freeman and a citizen. Fantastic. And right now we've moved north here, just trying to siege down. Honestly, my plan is to completely destroy this fortress here because it means nothing to us. We'll take everything that we can. We will never move out here to try to claim all of this. All right, there we have everything in our hands. No one shall hide. We gain 30 gold. Arius gains 30. He gains 10. The Aegeid family gets 10 prestige. Gains cruel. 3 times 6 levy. Epidaurus becomes loyal. 4 times noble of Elbasa killed. We are going to destroy this place. Because I don't care. And now let's move up north here and ideally end this stupid war. There we go. That war is over. They just peaced out. All right, so now we should be able to disband all of our levies. Fantastic. We'll find our Nauticon. You can go back to destroying pirates. And to our economy, let's drop our army maintenance and our fleet maintenance down. Adding 3 gold per month. Starting next month, and of course we can't raise any of our levies now because of that. But here, this revolt is done, and I kind of wanted to wait for that revolt to be done. Let's see, they are allied now with Elis, and in that defensive league. But I was worried it was going to go that way. That's why I decided to not waste a claim there. Now, we do have a claim down on Gortina. That has come through. So we have multiple options here. Military access for the Antigonid Revolt. Yeah, we will. This is the Antigonid Revolt. We will give you access. If you can internally combust the Antigonids, that would be absolutely fantastic. But I do not trust these revolts when it comes to weakening a nation enough that it benefits us. But I think we are getting to that point where taking Athens soon is definitely something we can do. We have been insulted. Epirus has deeply offended us. What? They're breaking their alliance with us. Okay. Well, now let's look around here. Who do we have that we can ally with? Cannot ally with the Antigonids, even though that would be a nice one to have. Being allies with the Antigonids would be fantastic. Seleucids are too far away. Macedon is not what we want. Let's see. What we're going to do here with these guys, we are going to send them a gift and improve our relations with the Antigonids. And we're still not quite there with them. We're at -3. So what we're going to start doing is improving relations with the Antigonids. If we can ally with the Antigonids, that would be huge, because then, my friends, I don't care as much about Athens. We're going to improve relations with the Antigonids. Now, what I care about then is, very simply put, with the Antigonids on our side, or even neutralized in the region, I don't really care. But with the Antigonids on our side, the Peloponnesian conquest, is a definite thing that can happen. So, odds are they're going to defeat the revolt. They always tend to. We're not... -71. Why are we -71 now? Land mismanagement. The staggering display of incompetence, it seems that Governor Praxiteles has mismanaged his estates in the province of Sparta to such a degree that there are reports of food shortages. Clap him in irons, or the man is a governor, not a farmer after all. So he's more loyal to us. Province of Sparta increases loyalty by 15. Province of Sparta gains food shortage for 120 months. Local provincial loyalty is -0.1. Food modifier goes down. Popularity down. Corruption for Arius goes up. Clap Praxiteles in irons. His assets will cover the costs. So he gained 10 loyalty. Popularity, he loses 15 loyalty. Loyalty of the province of Sparta goes up by 15. Monthly food modifier shortage eased, and we gain tyranny. Clap him in irons. And now we have a new governor we're going to put in there. I'm really having a heck of a time with these damn governors. Let's be honest. Who can we put in here? What are you? You are unnoticeable. You are a founder. Ugh, you're the Oristus. We're not going to bring you back. You'll just give us problems. Davidos, do we put you back in charge here? Your statesmanship's gotten better. Top choice is Dimnos, who's corrupt. I don't like that corruption. Callisthenes. I'm going to put him in charge for now. Let's see, what does he go on with? Religious conversion. I don't care about religious conversion. Encourage trade. We need to get that food modifier back up. So what is the problem here with the Antigonids right now? Because a second ago, our alliance actions, we were much better. They're different rank, combined number of allies. We'll get too many relations. So -20, -20, -40. So that'll change there. Different rank, combined number of allies. All right, well, Epirus. We're going to dissolve this alliance with Epirus. They insulted us. And we will not stand for the insults from Epirus. So how's it looking now? Well, it's still -58, which isn't great. They will get too many. And combined number of allies too high. Well, we're still going to do it. I mean, Epirus insulted us. We're not going to stand for such insults. We're looking with these guys. They are... Aetolia could be a decent one. They're at war right now with the Antigonids. And that's definitely not something we want to be a part of. So anyway, we will look and see how these things progress. I think in the next episode, Athens is the definite place that we will be targeting. We also have enough money to start making some additional improvements to the realm. I think that's something we definitely need to do. I mean, right now, Sparta is kind of all over the place. So we need to consolidate a little bit more. But I feel like we're getting to the point where this is a possibility down here. I mean, we could even, if we conquer Athens, so they are a feudatory of the Macedonian Revolt. Macedonian Revolt. So I can't. It's hard for me to keep track of all those relationships. But I think at the end of the day, so they is at war with Macedon and Rhodes, and is part of the Macedonian Revolt. Yeah, I think we can take Athens, and we will take them in the next episode. So the next episode will be the Athenian campaign. After this was kind of let's call it the Southern Balkan campaign. So anyway, until next time, or the Northern Greece, let's call it the Northern Greece campaign. I think that, look, it says Sparta there. So pretty. Anyway, getting distracted. Until next time, I'm Rail Builder Guy. Don't forget to hit the like button. It definitely helps the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And until then, take care. Goodbye.